The story of Kin and the alien entity he discovered has taken an alarming turn. What began as a mysterious series of TikTok updates documenting a crashed meteorite and the strange black substance within it has now escalated into a much larger drama. Recently, photographs surfaced online showing Kin apparently being swatted. The images, which spread quickly across social platforms, show armed authorities surrounding a location, with Kin himself later confirming on his personal account that he had indeed been targeted. For his followers, this moment was not a surprise. Instead, it was the fulfillment of their worst fears. Those in power had finally come for him, and by extension, for the alien being he had tried to protect. For weeks, Kin had been documenting the phenomenon he discovered. At first, it appeared to be a meteorite, but soon it revealed something much stranger. From within the rocky shell, a black substance emerged, pulsating and branching out in patterns that looked eerily alive. Kin shared footage of its movements, sparking intense debate worldwide. Some argued it was extraterrestrial, others biological, and still others technological. Whatever it was, Kin treated it with the gravity it deserved, locking it inside a reinforced safe when it began to grow too quickly. His videos attracted millions of views, making him a household name in the world of unexplained mysteries. But with fame came pressure. Kin revealed in earlier updates that he had been approached and contacted by people asking him to hand over the object. Some warned him it was unsafe, others hinted that if he did not comply, consequences would follow. In response, Kin doubled down on his decision to protect it and continued releasing footage so the public would know the truth. It was precisely this defiance that made his followers believe intervention was inevitable. The recent photographs of the SWAT operation, therefore, were not just shocking, they were confirmation of a cover-up unfolding in real time. The chatter online was immediate. Commenters filled his posts with speculation that they finally got him. Many were convinced the real target was not Kin himself, but the entity inside the safe. According to this line of thought, authorities could not risk leaving such a discovery in the hands of one individual. Whether the motive was national security, scientific curiosity, or something darker, the belief was unanimous. The black entity would be taken, hidden away, and never spoken of again. The suggestion that Kin's discovery could be weaponized only heightened these concerns. From the moment he revealed the substance's strange growth patterns and intent-like movements, many had worried about what governments might do with it. If it truly was alien in origin, it represented not only a leap in scientific understanding, but also in power. The warning to keep it away from those who might use it for destructive purposes now feels like prophecy, echoed in the events that unfolded when Kin was swatted. For Kin's supporters, the situation resembles countless stories from history where extraordinary phenomena were quickly absorbed by authorities, leaving little trace behind. Cases of crashed objects, unexplained aerial craft, or unusual materials have often ended with silence, sealed reports, and denials. The difference today is that Kin documented everything in real time and shared it with millions. For the first time, the world did not have to rely solely on rumor. They had seen the glowing meteorite, the black expanding mass, and even the safe where it was locked away. This time, the evidence was public before the intervention occurred. The release of the photographs showing the SWAT incident has intensified the global conversation. The images depict heavily armed officials in what appears to be a deliberate operation, their presence unmistakable. Combined with Kin's own acknowledgement on his personal account, there is little doubt the event was real. What remains unknown is whether the entity is still in his possession or if it has already been seized. This uncertainty has only deepened the sense of urgency among his followers, who worry that his discovery will now disappear into classified vaults, never to be seen again. Commenters across platforms have already begun to mourn what they see as the final chapter in the saga. Many have said that this is a sad moment, adding that they believe he never stood a chance against the scale of power aligned against him. In their eyes, once the entity attracted the attention of governments or secret organizations, its removal was inevitable. The silence since the incident only reinforces this belief. Kin has not posted new updates, and the once constant stream of footage has gone dark. For many, this absence speaks louder than words. The likelihood that the creature has been seized feels almost certain to his followers. If true, it means that what may have been the greatest discovery of the century, evidence of an extraterrestrial or advanced non-human life form, will now vanish into secrecy. The public, who briefly glimpsed the unknown through Kin's bravery, may never see the entity again. The frustration lies in knowing how close the truth was to breaking free, only for it to be swallowed by silence. The implications of this development are big. If true, it suggests that the discovery of alien life, or at least alien material, has moved from the hands of an ordinary citizen into the control of shadowy organizations. It confirms to many that governments are not only aware of such phenomena, but actively working to suppress public knowledge. For others, it highlights the risks faced by anyone who dares to expose the unknown. Kin, once just a curious explorer sharing his journey, has now become a symbol of resistance against the silencing of truth. As speculation grows, so too does the mythology around the event. Kin's story is already being compared to past whistleblowers and researchers who vanished from the public eye after making extraordinary claims. But unlike those before him, Kin's every step has been broadcast in real time, creating a permanent record. Even if the entity has been taken, the world cannot unsee what he revealed. His videos remain, his safe remains documented, and now the SWAT photographs serve as chilling proof of how far some forces may go to control what he uncovered. What happens next is uncertain. Kin has not released a follow-up video since the images surfaced, leaving many worried about his safety. Yet his earlier decision to share everything may be the one thing protecting him now. The more visible his story becomes, the harder it will be for it to vanish without questions. His supporters continue to circulate the footage, the photographs, and the warnings he gave, ensuring that his discovery lives on in public memory.